Well, we're getting closer to some more Blackhawks playoff action. Hawks are in Anaheim for the Western Conference Final against the Ducks. It all starts tomorrow afternoon, and the Hawks are getting anxious to drop the puck and get this series underway.
This time of year, you take the rest when you can, heal the body, get geared up for the next series, but I think this was a little longer than we'd all wish for. But having said that, I think we're prepared. We had a good week of practice. Our coaches have been through this before. A lot of the players have, so we're healthy, ready to go for game one.
We tried to use this time as best as we could to our advantage. I think if you had asked everybody, they'd probably would have much rather had just a couple days and then get right back in it. But it is what it is, and I think we try to use that to our advantage. I feel good. I think the team feels good, and we're excited about tomorrow.
The Hawks will reignite a playoff rivalry with Ryan Kesler. They hooked up for 3 straight postseasons from 2009 to 2011 when Kesler was with Vancouver. He's in his first year with Anaheim, and he centers a dangerous second line.
He's a player that he loved to compete against. In his younger years, and I guess even now, he has a tendency to get under your skin. He competes hard every shift. I think the playoffs, when the pace is elevated and the game is more competitive, that suits his liking pretty good. So he's a guy that is pretty well-rounded, plays well in all areas, and he's definitely a tough guy to match up against. So I know our side will take pride in competing against him, and we'll see what happens.
You know, I got to play with him in the past couple Olympics. He's kind of reminds me of Johnny a little bit as a player, where he's kind of that two-way centerman. Easy to play with, and is always kind of looking to get the puck in your hands too.
Anaheim's a team that never seems to be out of a game no matter what the score is. They tied an NHL record with 12 wins in the regular season when trailing after 2 periods, and they did that 4 times this postseason as well. On the other side, the Blackhawks know how to close out a game. They're a perfect 30-0 all year when leading after 2.
I think structure of the team. A lot of guys have been around and know how to play. What the coaching staff wants, and I think the more you're through it, the more patience you can have in those. And it's a mature team that's won a lot. So I think realize that you have to play the score sometimes, and tight checking game. A lot of times you get more offense off of that, and you can use that to your advantage. And that's probably why the record's so good. You can catch teams trying to press too much and build leads the other way, but you have to do it the right way, and you can't cheat. And I think the maturity of the group, shows.
Definitely some star power in this matchup on both sides of the ice. Hawks will also have to shut down a Ducks top line that features Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaf. Covering the Western Conference Final in Anaheim, I'm Eric Lear for Blackhawks TV.